Good morning, Bill Bernard at WFB Legal Consulting Incorporated. I wanted to speak to you this morning a little bit about what I would term other asset protection tools that are very common but yet sometimes overlooked by people. And that would involve essentially the protection of your home. There is such a thing as a home exemption, meaning when you sell your home, you get to take part of it and subtract that from profits for capital gain purposes. It's $250,000 exemption when you sell your home if you're single, $500,000 if you are married. Uh, and some people, going along with other asset protection principles that I've taught in the past, want to establish an LLC, and that's great for a business entity, but not for your home. If you put your home in an LLC, you might think that you're protecting it, but you're really shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak, because if you go to sell your home in an LLC, while it's in an LLC, the IRS will not recognize the exemptions that I just spoke about. The 250 if you're single, 500 if you're married. So that's not going to work. Don't put your home, your personal residence, in an LLC. The second thing is the homestead exemption. About 44 states or so have homestead exemptions now, where a certain amount of money can be protected from creditors should somebody move against your home by way of litigation. You need to check each state that you're in to find out what your exemption is, your homestead exemption is, that is, and you need to then claim that homestead exemption. Make sure that you take advantage of that. Also, there are principles that married couple use from time to time in terms of separate assets being kept as separate property to a low risk spouse. So if you're in a high risk occupation, for example, where you might be exposed to lawsuits or even malicious lawsuits, you can transfer property into the other spouse's name, your spouse's name, because creditors cannot get to the separate property of a spouse. You might want to have a prenup that also discusses this because that would work hand in hand. But if that property that you're concerned about is in your low risk spouse's name, that can help you should litigation come down the pike. And then finally, umbrella insurance. Umbrella insurance is about $200 to $500 a year for coverage in the seven-figure range. Get umbrella insurance. Remember, I've always said no, too much asset protection. There's no such thing. You can never have enough of it. So be aware of these things. Use these other asset protection tools with regard to your home. It's an important asset that sometimes we overlook in the planning of protecting the other types of assets that we have. Okay, I hope this helps. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks very much.